Welcome back to Inside the Arc. I'm your host, Matthew Geller, and that is exactly what you want to see at this point in the season. The New York Knicks absolutely dominated the Chicago Bulls with a 136-96 victory, and the key word is dominated. From the opening tip, this game was never in doubt. No runs, no comeback threats, no moments where you felt like this Bulls team had a chance. The Knicks controlled this game from start to finish and never gave Chicago any hope. And it was a complete team performance. The captain, Jalen Brunson, set the tone running the offense, dishing out 10 assists and keeping everything flowing. Mitchell Robinson stepped up, and a guy that doesn't usually score, not missing a field goal, getting 17 key points. And then there's OG Ananobe with a great performance as he would drop 31 points, making 7 threes from beyond the arc, and was completely locked in. And don't forget, this all came without their second best player, Karl Anthony Towns. That's what makes this type win even more impressive. They showed toughness, depth, and control. The kind of performance you need as we have 4 games left in the season. The postseason's right around the corner, and if this season ended right now as I'm filming, we would be playing the Toronto Raptors. So the question now becomes, is this the version of the Knicks we're gonna see when the playoffs begin? I sure hope so. Let's get to this box score. Okay. The Bulls, Sexton was their only good highlight off the bench. I mean, they would have been stuck at like 6 points in that first quarter. I mean, what a joke he was. The guy was terrible. And then they really didn't have much scoring. I mean, I expected Josh Giddey to play better. I mean, he has like 8 career triple doubles. I think 4 of them are against the Knicks. So I expected him to be better. Usually is against the Knicks. OG 9 of 15 from the floor. Robinson would be 7 of 7. Bridges 4 of 12. I mean, he had open threes in this game that he was just flat out missing. I mean, the 0 for 5 from downtown, I think all 5 of those were pretty open. He just has to hit the shots. Brunson would go 6 from 13, dishing out 10. Hart would get 11 rebounds. That'd be nice. I mean, Sohan got some minutes without Cat playing. He looked pretty good. 7 points. Clarkson was good. Shamit would be good. I mean, Deuce McBride finally looked like he's ready to play. I mean, because he was like 1 for 14. Obviously, the rustiness from coming back from injury, I get it. But this finally looked good and somewhat capable of playing basketball. But now, you got 4 games left. You don't play till Monday. And then Monday's game is against Atlanta. Atlanta's been surging. They're 18-2 in their last 20. 18-2. I mean, we'll see. But the offense in this game was really good in the Chicago game. I mean, 78 points scored in the first half. You better find a way to win. That's my thought. But, I mean, Towns is still questionable with his elbow injury. The one thing about this Hawks team is that I think they're pretty fake. I mean, when I look deep into their wins, let's go through it. I'll go through it right now. So on, what day was it? On February 20th, they fell to the Miami Heat 128-97, going to 20-31. They then would beat the Nets, the Wizards twice, the Trailblazers, the Bucks, the Sixers, Dallas, the Nets, the Bucks, the Magic, and the Mavs. Oh, you might say Trailblazers aren't terrible. Orlando's not terrible. Philly's not terrible. So they went on like a how long was their winning streak? They went an 11-game winning streak. In my opinion, they beat 0 good teams. And you want to know who their next loss was to? An actual functional basketball team, as they would fall to the Houston Rockets 117-95, a blowout. But then they won 3 straight next. Golden State, Memphis. Here's the next thing. They beat Detroit. Wow. Cade wasn't playing. I don't want to hear it. I do not want to hear it. And then they lost to Boston. And then they're on a 4-game winning streak. They've beat Sacramento, Boston, Orlando, and Brooklyn. So they're only in this 18-2 stretch. I'm done with people saying Jalen Johnson's now an all-star. He's a great player. No, he's not. Who have you played? Who? Same thing I said, harped on about the Knicks when we went on a 7-game winning streak. We didn't beat anyone good. This is annoying that people think this actually matters. They beat Boston. 1 game, 1 win you had one quality win out of 18. One. That's just benefiting from an easy strength of schedule late in the season. They're fake. They are fake. They're not that good. I would be glad to get them as a playoff opponent. Glad. I hate this narrative that's saying just because you go on a streak makes you good. No. Look deeper into the statistics. They played no one good. There's a stat about the bottom 10 teams. It's like around, I saw it, but the bottom 10 teams are 12 and like in their last like 12 games each, they're like 12 and 122, 132, something like that. And it just shows these bottom teams don't care. They want to lose. The bottom 5 teams in each conference want to lose. Flat out ridiculous. I mean, all bottom 5 teams in the East are combined on a 16-game losing streak, and none of them have a winning streak. For some reason, the Kings are winning. What morons. I mean, they're on a 2-game winning streak. Actual idiots they got over in Sacramento. Probably the worst run organization in all of sports. One of the dumbest firings in NBA history. I mean, that Kings team. They were pretty good, then they traded Fox. I mean, idiots running organizations. And then we got Steph Curry coming back, and people actually think it's going to mean anything. It's not going to change an absolute thing. These Warriors aren't the same. People think Curry can lead them in playoffs. No, he's injured. He's coming back just because I respect that out of him, actually. I respect that. But it makes no difference. Jazz are on an 8-game losing streak. They're trying to lose. Pelicans 7 losing streak. Nuggets are on an 8-game winning streak. Wow, good for them. Thunder, cheaters. No, I'm chilling. Refs. I mean, the Heat and Magic have been so bad. I saw someone say that the Magic would have won the East if they were fully healthy. What a jerk. But like, right now we play the Raptors. I have full faith. Or, I mean, good for Charlotte. I mean, they're the 8 seed. They could still clinch a playoff berth. They're not locked into that play-in yet. 5 through 10, no one's. I think Atlanta, the max it can fall is 8, pretty sure. Because I think they have the tiebreaker over Orlando and Magic. But, yeah, I mean, Boston still hasn't clinched ahead of us, but they basically have, assuming they beat the Raptors tomorrow. If they don't, though, you never know. Get it to 2 games, and then who knows then? Because, like, they have to play Charlotte still. Could lose that easily. Charlotte wins that. If they lose these next 2 games, the Knicks take care of business versus Atlanta. Then that game Thursday versus Boston could determine the 2 seed, but I really just don't see it happening. I mean, because I don't see them losing to New Orleans. Actually, they could lose to Orlando as. What I've noticed about that is Orlando has someone to play for. They have someone to play for. So 2 seeds basically out of reach, but you never know. Maybe Toronto can help us out or Charlotte. But I'm not saying the 2 seeds a really big thing, but it would be nice. It would be nice. It would be nice. But because this team on the road has not been great. 21-19. It's not great. Absolutely not. I mean, the Hornets have a better road record than you. It's just embarrassing. But your home record looks good, 28-9. I respect that. 7-3 in the last 10. Of course, people only talk about the 3 losses, but in those wins, you didn't play many good teams. So we'll see if you can beat some good teams. Got 4 playoff teams. You got to get 3 wins. You got to show that you can beat a good team. I mean, you haven't really done that. You got to start. Starts on Monday. Got Atlanta coming to town. No, I think, do you go to Atlanta? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we go to Atlanta. We go to Atlanta. And then you got 3 straight home games. You got 3 straight home games to close out the season. You've been insane at home. You going to keep it going? I sure hope so. The Knicks would defeat the Chicago Bulls 136-96, making it their 2nd consecutive win. As we have 4 games left in the regular season, this team looks for a championship. Thank you guys for watching this episode of Inside the Arc. Once again, I am Matthew.